What's today? Thursday? Happy Thursday. Throwback Thursday. I gotta get a picture ready. I'm here with my producer, Dan. Every week I promise myself I'm gonna post a Throwback Thursday and then I forget and then I feel like it's over.
Yeah, like once every other month you're good for one.
Yeah, mine are good though.
They go off.
They go off?
The engagement's crazy on them when you do.
Oh, well, let me do one today.
Do it.
All right, well, we also have 85 South Show on this show today. That is DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller. You know, those guys are absolutely hilarious, so we're going to have a good time. But let's get the show started with some love and some positivity. And mind you, we're working on this theme song to get a different beat. There's some drama behind that, but, you know, I'll save that for when somebody asks me about it on a podcast. But when we come back, we got to shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. Let's spread some love. Let's spread some positivity. It's way up.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time to shine a light. Y'all have such amazing stories and just so much going on. A lot of businesses, family things, friend things. So, Chris, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on all the organizations in Pittsburgh, PA, man, putting in that work to stop the violence and giving back to all the community.
Oh, yes.
And a special shout out to AIDS Vision. We're giving back to the youth, helping them get driver's license. You know, some of the kids, you know, they out in the streets running around driving without license. They're getting in trouble and stuff. Just helping them, put them in a better position. You know, so we helped over 100 kids get their driver's license. It all started from I lost my son, and I wanted to give back and keep honor his name. You know what I'm saying? Do something positive. He had just got his license when he passed away, so I wanted to keep giving back by helping other kids in the community get their license. So that's really how it started, and it's just been growing from there. So it's a big thing, man. We're helping a lot of people.
Oh, that's amazing, Chris. Thank you for that. And let's honor your son right now. What's his name?
His name is Aaron Lowell A. Wayne.
Okay, well, we honor him. And thank you for calling, Chris.
No doubt.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. Just in case you couldn't get through, you can always leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, we have your Yee tea. More positivity. Guess who's having a baby? Before this, he was a serial dater. We didn't think he would ever settle down, but now it looks like he's about to have the biggest role of his life as a dad. We'll tell you who it is. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the room.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to him.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it is time for your Yee tea. So congratulations to Pete Davidson and Elsie Hewitt. They are expecting a child together. That is his first child. She is due this winter, and they just started telling friends and family. They first started dating in March, and then they took their relationship to the next level. And yeah, congratulations. She posted the sonogram and said, well, now everyone knows we had sex. And so he, on his behalf, has said that this is the most important role that he's looking forward to in his life. So congratulations.
Legendary roster.
Dan, stop
Yes.
it. Look, well, it's over now, okay?
Yep.
I do want to say, and this was really cute, but back in the day when Fab did the Cuffin' Season extended version for the song, Pete Davidson was my boyfriend in the video.
I do remember that.
You do?
It was like a game show, right?
Yeah, it was a game show, Cuffin' Season show. Very creative video. So shout out to Fab. Fab hit us all up directly and asked us to do it.
No, that's dope.
Great song to be in the video for.
Let's flash back to it.
We met on Tinder, and then she told me to meet her at a Cougar convention, and the rest was just history.
Right, he picked me. He has very low confidence, which I really like. Yeah, he doesn't really think he's going to amount to much in life, which means that he's really willing to spend everything and do everything for me. He doesn't understand why I would be interested in me.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go look at it. It's like an 11-minute video. Since Santana's in it, too.
Yep.
Shout out to my girl. All right, well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, we'll talk about Everson Griffin from the NFL. He was recently removed from a flight for unruly behavior. I'm going to tell y'all a story that I have, but definitely want to hear your stories and hear you guys chime in. 800-292-5150. That's why you can't act up on the flight. We'll tell you about it. It's Way Up.
Vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And as I told you before, wanted to talk about this incident that happened on a Delta flight. And this is a flight that was bound from Minneapolis from Chicago. That's when former Minnesota Viking star Everson Griffin was removed from the plane. This actually happened yesterday. According to reports, he allegedly caused a mid-flight disturbance. They said just minutes after the plane took off, it returned to O'Hare, and in a statement, they said they had to ground the jet to have an unruly passenger removed. Well, it turns out it was him. I actually was on a flight. This is way back in the day when I worked for Wu-Tang. And one of the members of the entourage ended up getting kicked off the flight. Now, you know how now on the plane, they actually let you use your phone and there's Wi-Fi? Well, previously, you had to put your phone away. You couldn't have your phone on. You had to shut it off. It wasn't even no airplane. You had to shut it off, like out, not in your lap. So one of the guys had the phone like out, turned over in his lap, and they told him to put it away. I thought this was excessive.
This is from a member from the Wu-Tang?
No, it was one of the entourage.
Okay.
And so they told him to put his phone away, and he was like, it's not on, it's off. And they were like, get off. And I thought that was a lot.
No warnings.
No warnings. Like, I guess they felt like he talked back too much because they can do anything on a flight. Like, if they feel like kicking you off the flight, they will. That's why I just try my hardest to not deal with that because you can report people after the fact, you know?
You didn't stick up for him?
So I did stick up for him, and then they threatened me and said, do you want to go too? And I said, no. But I also have a job to do. I'm not, getting off the flight when I got to be somewhere now. I got to. So he ended up getting on the next flight and coming out there. But it was just, I thought it was unnecessary. He wasn't like doing the most. Yeah. But there's certain things in the airport. If you are disrespectful, if you say the word bomb, even if you're joking around, they'll get you out of there.
That's fair though.
Yeah, you can't even joke around. Yeah. You can't be like, yo, our party was bomb last night. They'd be like, what? You gotta go. All right, well, definitely want to hear your story about any unruly passengers. 800-292-5150. Call us up. You know we nosy. It's Way Up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee tea. So country star Kane Brown is talking about facing discrimination early on. Let me tell you something. And my producer, Dan, you can attest to this. Country music, they act like black people wasn't doing country music forever.
Not allowed to be in this space.
Right, like you're not allowed to be, like, come on now. And I will say, black people is taking over again, okay? You know what happens. We get our little foot in the door, it's a wrap. But apparently he was on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast, and he said a well-known songwriter would not work with him because he's black. Here's what he said.
I won't say the name because I don't throw him on the bus, but there was one writer that he said he wouldn't write with me because I was black. Yeah, and then I remember I confronted him about it and everything. He tried to apologize to me at the bar.
He should name names. But you know what the problem? He'll probably deny it. And that's the thing, right? Because then now it turns into a whole lot more once you name, like that person knows who he is. But he also did say it happened to him another time too with another big writer who had over 30 number one hits, who also turned him down early in his career and then tried to come back around. I love when that happens. Here's what he said.
And there was another big writer that has like over 30 number ones that said the same thing. Then he apologized whenever we blew up and was trying to write with me. And I said, no, that was my Facebook days when I was just coming in, social media, nobody believed it.
Dan, has that ever happened to you?
On a smaller scale, yeah. Yeah, that has. There was some, back when I was a street teamer, there was someone that wasn't very nice to me. And
then needed a job.
Years later, they came to me for a job, and I was like, I remember how you treated me.
Dan, you know good and well people be talking crazy about me and then need something.
Yeah.
And what do? I don't
know. What do you do?
When it comes to work, I can do that as long as you didn't do nothing crazy. I feel like people talk about me all the time, like behind my back, and sometimes I hear about it, and I would like drive myself crazy if I had to cut off everybody.
That's it. Just got to protect your peace.
Yeah, so I just be letting it roll, but I know what it is. Yeah. You know?
Keep them at arm's length.
Yeah. And if it's like a good guess or, if somebody wants to do something and I'm like, and I'm going to get a check or something good, I'm not going to block myself, but I'm also not going to be too cool with you. I might even tell you I know. All right. Well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. It's Way Up.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Under the Radar. Now, there's a guy, Garrett G. He's the Bucket List Family creator on social media, and he put up a video. He's throwing his 7-year-old son off of a cliff in Lake Powell. He's a father of 5, and he said that most people won't love his parenting style. And so he did this whole long post. He said most people won't love how we teach our kids how to cliff jump. He also said that he doesn't want people to try this at home, basically. He said each kid is quite different, so the way we parent, discipline, and teach how to cliff jump is quite different. For sure, first priority is safety. Second is learning that you can do hard things. Third is have fun. And then he said they took their youngest to a cliff height that we knew he would be safe. The biggest danger would be if he hesitated, didn't jump far out, and fell down the cliff. So he threw him because he wanted him to jump, but he wasn't feeling confident, and he said he learned he can fly. What do you think about this? I mean, Dan, you were a lifeguard.
And swim teacher.
In your former life.
Yes. I definitely would just like dunk kids that were afraid of the water. Obviously, I would get the parents' consent. But yeah, I mean, you do have to get over your fear if you want to do it. But if the kid doesn't want to cliff jump, that seems like it's your hobby that you're forcing on the kid.
Well, this got like millions of views from people who had a lot of things to say about it. And, you know, some people were applauding him for how he managed to make that happen.
What do you think?
Don't do that to me. All right. Well, you guys go and check out that video so you can have a chance to see it and see what you think about that. But wouldn't be me. I also wouldn't have been jumping off that cliff either. So
I'm down for a cliff jump.
All right, we'll have him throw you.
No, I'll do it myself.
Well, that is your Under the Radar. Don't forget, we got the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, we are going to be joined by the 85 South Show today. That is our guy, Carlos Miller, our guy, Chico Bean, and our guy, DC Young Fly. It's Way Up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee,
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it is time for your Yee Tea. All right. Well, recently, Flau'jae was on Club Shay Shay, and she talked about Boosie's presence in her life. Man, let me tell you something. No matter what you say about Boosie, because he said a lot of things that I haven't agreed with, but I still like Boosie. And that's the gist of it. You know what I mean? But listen to her story about, you know, him being in her life after her father passed.
But Boosie, he was the one that he came and looked after me, like.
Really?
Yeah, like if I ever needed anything, like big, like my mom never asked him for nothing, but if I needed it, he was like, my mama said, I can't do it. Boosie would come through, and he always kept it 1,000.
And by the way, let's also talk about how Club Shay Shay is still going strong.
As he should, though.
As he should, right? So, I mean, you know, a lot going on. It felt like for a second, you know, deals were off the table for him, but keep it pushing and keep doing these interviews.
He definitely lost deals from this.
Oh, yeah, definitely lost deals from this. And as we can see, like, all this court stuff is just starting, right? There were just some issues with court dates that people weren't informed of and, you know, things like that. So we'll see what happens. But that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Any question you have, we're here to help. It's Way Up.
Go. Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. If you have a question, of course, I'm here to help you out. All right, we have Alicia on the line. What's up, Alicia?
Hey, Angela, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. What's your question today?
So, I think you're one of the ultimate boss babes, right? So I don't know if you've dealt with this, but I would love to know your best advice for imposter syndrome and just showing up as that girl every day.
Oh, okay, so are you having issues at work?
You ever heard the saying where it says, how do you have imposter syndrome when you're really doing it?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm doing all the things, and on the outside, I guess it would seem that I am that boss girl. But on my end, I still have some reservations, and I always get a little nervous. So just wondering how I can get rid of that.
I mean, I deal with it all the time. Like, you start feeling like, am I supposed to be where I'm supposed to be? Do I know as much as people think I know? The best way to overcome that is, I feel like, to be as prepared as possible. And for me, that means if I'm going to be speaking on something, let me make sure I'm as educated in it as I can be, take the courses, read the books, make sure I do all of the necessary research so that if anybody tries to ever question my credentials, or even if I'm questioning myself, at least I feel confident enough in knowing that I'm educated on what it is that I'm talking about and what I'm representing. And also sometimes getting out of your comfort zone and thinking about what is the worst thing that could happen in this situation. There's been times when I've gone to events and felt so out of place. Like, I didn't know anybody. You know, I'm here by myself. And there's times when you can't bring a +1. And those are learning experiences, you know? And so I just think that making sure that we know as much as we can and that we also even put ourselves in situations where we have to excel and also owning up to certain things. Like sometimes there's things you don't know. It's okay to ask questions. You don't have to pretend to be the expert on everything. That's exactly how you learn. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's human and that's normal, and we have to give ourselves grace for those things. And so just, you know, rest assured in knowing that you are not alone in this. It's something that I feel like I have to grapple with all the time, but it's something that if you don't sometimes feel like, man, am I supposed to be here? Am I, you know, knowing everything I'm supposed to know? Then you're not challenging yourself. And I think one of the best things that we can do in life is challenge ourselves and get out of a space where we're comfortable, you know?
Absolutely. I love that perspective. Thanks
Yes.
for keeping it real with me. I'm going to use that for sure.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you can leave a message. You can ask a question on the messages and we'll answer you. And when we come back, 85 South Show is going to be here. I bet you they'll answer a lot of questions that you might have. Like, you know, you know what? I'm going to play a previous Ask Yee, and hear what their advice is about that. It's way up.
Turn the volume up. Y'all be way up with Angela Yee.
Break them down.
More now. It's going down.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and look at who's in the building. The 85 South Show is here with me. All three of y'all.
Yeah.
We're way up
there. Way up there with Angela.
Still together, not just spinning the block, but staying together too.
All the way.
Big, always.
You know what? Somebody called in the show with an Ask Yee question, and I want to get from a man's point of view. Can we play this question? I want to see what your opinion is on this, because I gave her from my woman's point of view, but I want to know what you guys think.
I've been dating this guy for about 6 months. He told me he loved me, which I think is my, pass line to, really let him into my life since then, right?
Mm-hmm.
I farted in front of him.
Okay. He loves you, though.
And that's what I thought. But now he's been acting a little funny. He looked disgusted.
Was it
when
bad?
it happened. I mean, all of them are bad.
Yeah, I think she got Crohn's
Was that the
disease.
accident?
If I tell you I love you and a fart make me change my mind, you gotta go to urgent care.
That mean that stank.
Something, yeah,
That mean it stank. It was just like,
nah.
I don't mind the fart, but damn, that's in you.
I think she left something out.
That's what I said. Are you sure that's what it
She
is?
didn't just fart. She lifted her leg up and was looking in his eyes.
She farted on the.
You know, studies have shown that when a couple can fart in front of each other and you can laugh about it, that is like the next level in a relationship. Right now, the 85 South Show is here with me, and that's all three of them. That is Carlos Miller, that's DC Youngfly, and Chico Bean. Has a woman ever farted in front of you and it was awful?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them awful.
Like
Do you acknowledge it? Like, God.
Yeah. But you gonna sit there and act like you don't smell that? Yeah, you gonna acknowledge it. You're like, oh man, that's the Olive Garden.
Keep it old school when it comes to that. Why you so in such a hurry to fart in front of me?
A hurry?
Like, dude, like women sneak off and fart like you used to do.
But why is that odd when a woman fart?
Why what?
Why is that odd?
Because they sound different because they come up through the...
The part is not
That's funny.
I think we'd be more embarrassed about it than anything. You know, because women try to act like we don't do that. That's true.
It'll go back. It go up.
Like the rumble strips on the side of the highway. Oh my God, man.
Is there something guys like? Do y'all care if you fart in front of somebody, or?
I let that mother.
Nah, I'm not about to. Yeah, nah. As a man, I think it's a little bit more acceptable. You know what I mean? Just because we men. You know what I'm saying? What I look like? Excuse me. Let me step away real quick. Nah.
Not in the covers though. Cause it's like under the covers, it's crazy.
Now, if you ever do it under the cover and you love her, you gotta hold her head under there.
I said that in the.
That's
elementary school.
That's how you know when for women. You know how sometimes we love you, but then we stop loving you. Something like that. If we love you, it's cute, but if we don't love you anymore, it's awful.
I'm gonna be real.
I hate you.
And in the shower, bro. The shower, the worst place to fart.
Because it kind of stays.
I don't know. It's like with the water and that fart don't mix. It's like when water hit, it's like, oh, you on the plate. It's like, God damn. I should have just farted in my clothes.
85 South Show is here. We're talking about their new tour, Spinning the Block, and they have some other new deals they're going to announce. We have it all when we come back. It's Way Up.
Turn it up. You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. And you know this is always a good time for me. 85 South Show is here with me today. They have a new tour they're about to go on, Spinning the Block. Now, another thing that came up, Paul Pierce on his podcast, right?
What's up, Paul?
Shout out Paul Pierce. Shout out Paul Pierce.
Now, he had something to say about black men and dating women from outside the United States. I don't know if y'all saw this clip, but here it is.
What did he say?
As black men, I'm telling y'all, we need to follow in French Montana steps. The States women, they don't have the same values as these women overseas. They value they men. They priority is they men first. They not shaking ass on Instagram. If you ain't taking a girl shopping, if you ain't got no bread, it's almost impossible to get a girl out here.
You think that's true?
Man, that need to change his name from the truth to the bull.
It's just a step. I don't want to say all women in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like what social media is trying to educate our women on where they should have standards at versus some women that's in other nationalities and other ethnicities. They go off culture. Mm-hmm. They based off in tradition. And over here, it seems like social media is the tradition and the culture.
I think it's what you're looking for. If you like a certain type of woman, then that's going to be the reality of what you have to deal with every day. There's no way to categorize all women anywhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The ones that are looking for you to spend money and buy them stuff, those seem like the type of girls you're looking for.
You gotta spend money on the women from other countries too.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff. It's gonna cost you so much to get her back over here.
Yeah,
legally,
yeah.
Listen,
for sure.
She still might get deported. Even
right, then she get over here and find somebody from her country. Like, he speak my language. You never know there's too many fine women out here. If you got money like he's saying, you could build you a bad one.
Oh my gosh. Right now, the 85 South Show is here with me, and that's all three of them. That is Carlos Miller, that's DC Youngfly, and Chico Bean. So tell me about this thing with Kevin Hart that y'all are doing too. You have an independent film project.
Yes.
Right? So tell me about 85 South, because I was trying to find some information on Dead End.
Man, we just finished up a movie production deal with Heartbeat Productions, where we pitched some dope movie ideas that we've been kicking around, and they really like what we've been creating over here, and they want to help us bring it to life because they actually know how to make movies.
Yeah.
As opposed to us just, throwing some money down and trying to learn the movie business. We're actually partnered with Heartbeat Production, and they're going to actually show us how to really do this thing.
That's great. So it's a few different projects that y'all already have.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an amazing partnership because you guys are cash cows.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that as business
that don't mean
people,
you're going to yank us and some money going to come out. You know how people think. I told them, boy, cash cow.
But I mean, Kevin Hart is too. So imagine you combine all of that together.
But it's also when you got the homie that understands, like, man, I gotta bring people with us. He don't want us to go over the hurdles that he jumped through. You know what I'm saying? So he like, look, just handle your business, do what we need to do. We gonna do what we need to do, and I'm gonna just show you. You be serious, and we gonna be serious together, and we gonna make this thing work. 85
South Show is here. We're talking about their new tour, Spinning the Block. We got more when we come back. It's Way Up.
Everybody listen. Yeah. It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and ordinarily this break would be last word, but instead we got 85 South Show in the building. All right, so here's the question, because I am going on a girls trip, but one of the women going is a lesbian, and she's bringing her wife. And I kind of felt like, is that fair that we're on this girls trip? But
she a beat it. Stay home. Stay your ass home.
And I kind of felt like, well, damn, nobody else is going to get to like bunk up with, you know what I'm saying? And so I just want to know what you, obviously I'm not going to tell her you can't.
She's cheating.
Do that.
You're cheating.
What you mean you're not going to tell her? You on the radio. Like, what
she's
going to know how you feel.
You tell her to stay home.
That's one of the fringe benefits, though. Technically, it is still a girl's trip.
Technically.
No, but she the in the relationship.
She a girl, though. She a girl.
That ain't, no.
She a gigger. She a gigger. Girl, she a gigger.
She cheating. Because like what you said, when it's time to do the woo-woo.
Yeah, we going to bed.
Gotta woo-woo-woo. Y'all got to go to bed. Now,
right. You know what? I'm going to bring the rest of us toys and give them out as gifts.
Really?
So that's what I'm going to do.
Well, she going to bring them too. I mean, she already going to have hers with her, I'm sure.
Time out. I want to hear the process when you go in the store and you buying all these damn toys.
I want to see her go through security with them.
First of all, we'll check the in. So it's not like I'm going to bring them through.
Under the plane?
Yeah, this is going to go under the plane.
They're going to be over the intercom. We had to pull over. Too many under the plane.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the group text because people like different sizes and different things. So.
Wow.
Damn. You can imagine everybody fake go to sleep. Like, all right, man, we're going to get breakfast in the morning. I'm going to lay it down. I'm tired as hell. Then all you hear, whoop, 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 whoop.
Everybody in that, whoop, whoop,
the people gonna come in. Excuse me, we do not know what you are doing here, but the electric has been very, very bad since you guys have arrived. Will you please stop doing?
They have some now that like they could connect to your Bluetooth to play music and it could go to the beat and stuff. Yeah, depending on what you're listening to. Listen, I always appreciate you guys for coming through. It's always a good time. Great conversations, amazing viral moments. But definitely congratulations. Spin the Block Comedy Tour kicks off September 6th in the D. You know that's my second home.
Yeah, you got them houses up there.
Yes, we got the building open for business. So,
for real?
Yeah, I got a 30-unit building. And you guys are ending in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. That's going to be wild.
Baby.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. And where can people go online? 85southshow.com.
Yep, 85southshow.com.
Y'all don't be playing.
Shows.com. Download the app, Channel 85. Hit us on social media, man.
Yeah.
You can see everything on the app. I love that. Y'all getting that money. But that, as you should, on the show.
Why do y'all always
say
stuff like that?
Leslie.
Y'all getting that money,
Look at
boy.
your hat and your
Cash cow.
Look at his hat and his
Lottery.
Okay.
See, I don't have nothing.
This ain't nothing.
Carlos, not getting no money.
What Kodak Black said? If you saw me with any money, I was holding that. I don't have nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
Well, thank you so much to the 85 South Show. You can catch their tour, Spinning the Block. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And thank y'all so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.